So the children are back at school. We've just done day one. Success. They had a really great time. Let's talk all about day one in Spain, schools, and September, and a few other things. So after a long summer, 3 months, the children were absolutely, definitely ready to go back to school. Really excited to see their friends. They had their new school bags, they had their new trainers, that kind of stuff. And we walked down, and as we were getting there, we saw there were other children coming. Very much a local feel, local kids, not driving miles at a time to get to school, just children walking to school with their mums and dads. And they all ran over and cuddled and hugged each other, which is lovely. And then today we walked them into the school. Most days you wouldn't do that. The first couple of days they allow it because the children are a little bit more clingy. But yesterday, on the first day, the teacher just gave both of them such a big cuddle and a big hug. And their teacher is the same teacher. They're going up through the years with them. And so really excited to see their teacher again. And when you see that embrace, the smile from the teacher, the smile from my son, the smile from my daughter, the warmth, the connection, it's really moving. It's really, really moving to see it. I think it's something that I've come to value a lot. The connection and the warmth and the love, which is not present. I've had comments from, in my other video where I talked about UK schools versus Spain schools. Check that one out if you haven't and you're interested. And the teachers, some teachers have commented on that, like we're not allowed to cuddle the children in the UK, which is such a shame. But here, yes, they are, and I think it fosters that connection, that warmth, that, in particular for boys, like it's almost like teaching them to be connected and be emotionally intelligent. And I think it's possible to be tough, to be resilient, to be driven, to make things happen in your life whilst still being connected, loving, able to communicate. Those things can both happen at the same time. And certainly that is my goal for my children, to be plugged in a little bit with this stuff. So, really nice day. They loved it. Great that they enjoy it, and they've got great friends there, and they're speaking fluent Spanish after less than 2 years, which is super cool. And then after school, they're back into, my son does martial arts, my daughter does gymnastics, and so they're back into that type of stuff as well, which is great. So we're back into the swing of things. And then us as parents, we've got a little bit more freedom now. I'm sure you guys watching who are parents or have been parents know exactly what I mean. You get your life back. In fact, my wife even said to me as we were walking back along the beach yesterday, having dropped them off, she said, I'm free again. And I do get that feeling as well. So it's been a beautiful summer, really good bonding time with the family, but you've got to keep things moving. And now you can see it's a little bit grey, a little bit overcast today. It was raining this morning. It is what it is. September, it's that slightly changing weather. It's still really warm. And I think we've probably got another 3 or 4 weeks of really good sun the majority of the time. Hopefully that stays till I go to Italy later this month. We're looking forward to that. And then recent videos for you guys have been keeping up. with the channel. I appreciate it. Did one on Brexit the other day. That's a common thread. We'd love to move to Spain, but we can't. Not true. You can, but you need to know how. So check out the Brexit video in my recent videos. And then coming up, got an interesting Brands of Spain video for you this week with a brand that I think are doing great work, profiling these independently owned brands across the country, which floats my boat, and I think it will with you too. This weekend I've got a video on business, starting a business, and then I'm going to film a video. I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm going to film a video soon on a business that I've always wanted to start, and I think it's time to do it, and I definitely want you involved, so stay tuned. If you've watched my work, my videos this year, you might be able to put two and two together, but yeah, I just feel like maybe the time's right to do something interesting. Here's the gym. It's my 2 or 3 times weekly visit there along the boardwalk. Very quiet today. You can see the beach is super quiet. I don't think I've seen more than maybe 1 or 2 people. The Chiringuitos are still there. They close up in mid-October, and then they come back in sort of April, May next year. So that'll be nice. And that's the activity. So yeah, interesting project coming up that I'm excited to share with you. Business videos. I hope you enjoyed and have a chance to watch my video on health and the 3 exercises. Got some good feedback on that so far. And comment with your thoughts on what's your focus from September to December this type of year. Where are you? What are you looking to do this year? What are you looking to achieve? What stuff do you want to purchase maybe? Where do you want to visit? Where do you want to travel to? Where's your head at with regards to Spain or moving internationally? Or if you're in Spain, what's on the agenda? And let's, as always, keep the conversation going together. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, tell YouTube you like the video, and share this with somebody you think might enjoy this channel. It really does help. I really would appreciate it. And I'm going to head home, having had a nice bit of fresh air here, but I've got a feeling it might rain. And when it rains, it really rains. It really pours. See you on the next one. My best.